Story time. So when I was a Girl Scout, we would have these occasional camping trips. I was going to go with my best friend at the time, but she called in sick last minute, so I went by myself with all of these other random girls. The first red flag was the door for our cabins wouldn't even shut. No locks, and of course we had to use a giant rock to keep it closed at night. You know, just not worrying about being in the middle of the woods where there's bears and possible murders. That and the only light source in our cabins was a single light bulb that was a dark yellow, and it just screamed haunted house. So we're all getting ready for bed. I tuck myself in, and all of a sudden this giant beetle falls from the ceiling and hits my bed. I start begging all of the girls if I could sleep with them, and I just met them, so it was very awkward. But we decided to check and make sure there weren't any other bugs, and each bed had webs and spiders under them galore. Trust me, this is only the beginning of the story, so let me know if you want a part 2.
Hey everybody, I'm going to be opening up my new set of Galaxy dice. I love the way that these look, the balance of the color, I love it. I've never had a Galaxy set come out this good. Even the small, tiny set looks good too. So I'm going to sand down the edges, cut off the screws, you know, do that stuff, clean it up, paint on the numbers. And look at these beauties. I love them. They're so good. I love how they came out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
Look, if I see a TikTok that I know took a long time to make, I just go ahead and like. Because sometimes TikTokers spend hours to make the video, and I know the like will make them feel like it wasn't a waste of time. I can't be the only one, right?
So I figured it was time to make a COVID mask to wear out. I'm roughing out the shape in monster clay on my life cast. This one's going to be a superhero type style. Here it is finished. Now it's molded. Now for the resin. We're going to brush in thin coats so that the mask comes out thin. Demolding it. Here it is after I trimmed it up. Now I'm painting it. Now let's try it on and see what it looks like. I mean, I think it looks cool, but I probably won't wear it out because it looks too extra, in my opinion. But I enjoyed making it, so if you'd like to see a few more, I'll make a few different styles.
If you see this, please don't scroll away. I kinda make art, and honestly, I feel like nobody here on TikTok cares about art. So if you like art like me, can you please like this video?
sorry for the camera angle being slightly off, but I'm really stoked about these guys. The first one with this brown glitter here is supposed to be an enchanted forest type feel, and I tried something different by making the smoky color a little bit pink instead of just white. The other one is just a full black and pink swirl mix, and I'm really excited to see how they both come out.
I know I'm not the only artist that spends about 3 days to do a piece like this and is so excited to unmold it, only to find out that you did a major screw up. Things like this you can't go back on and replace it. You have to make a whole new piece. I totally fucked up royally, and I don't even know if I can sell this. Please tell me I'm not the only artist that does something so stupid like this. Any one of you are interested, I'll discount the price of this piece.
I went to the doctor and I said, "Doctor, my bottom hurts." He said, "Can you tell me exactly where it hurts?" I said, "Right around the entrance. It's really sore." And he said, "My advice is that for as long as you call that the entrance, it'll hurt." Husband and wife are standing over their newborn baby, and the husband looks so proud, and he says, "Oh my God, honey, look at the size of his todger." And she went, "Oh well, never mind, honey, at least he's got your eyes."
Punched a white guy in the face the other day and got arrested for assault. The next day when I got out, I punched a black man in the face and got arrested for impersonating a police officer. Sorry, that was a little bit.
This is why it's better to have one friend that you hang out with regularly instead of having a big group of friends. And trust me, you're going to want to listen to this story time. So when I was a sophomore in high school, I was kind of going through an identity crisis, and low-key still am. I went to a predominantly white school for the majority of my life, so let's just say I was extremely whitewashed. It was one of those times in my life where if a white person said the N-word around me, I would just laugh. Not because I didn't know it was wrong, but because I wanted to be accepted and I wanted to be like everybody else, and I seeked validation. Sophomore year was really when I started to become who I am today. I wanted to learn way more about my culture and my background. So I started becoming friends with people from other schools that are more diverse. Eventually, I met this group of girls, and I thought these girls were going to be the sweetest girls I would ever meet. Now, this friend group was serving flavor. I'm talking diverse to the T. One night, we decided that we were going to spend the night at one of the girls' houses. Let's call this girl Sally. I kept getting lost on the way to Sally's house, and I thought it was because I didn't know the area that well. Keep in mind, that's what I thought was the reason. I get there and we watch like 4 or 5 movies before I end up falling asleep. And when I wake up, I was in a room full of grown-ass men staring at me.